and bananas and apples. What a wonderful world. Kumbaya, the GMO here is here because we love you. The elites are doing you a favor. And yet you find out that Trader Joe sells stuff to us that, in fact, in and of itself is illegal to be sold in the European Union. And you're asking me why I'm getting upset? I'm asking you why you're not getting upset. I mean, I'm asking you while you're still on the bench. Why I haven't heard from you if you say you agree with this stuff. Why you're not trying to get involved in anything. Why do you feel so weak? Why don't you at least want to help somebody else? If you believe in karma, the potential of doing something for somebody else, in theory, to help yourself out, to take care of yourself, helping other people. I know it's, considered crazy to believe in karma. I know some people just want to believe that we're just beasts, that Lucifer's the real God, that we're just animals here, that we're just supposed to feed on one another and rape one another and eat one another and walk on one another. And I feel like that's the beast energy, darker nature of man that they want to really pull out of us. Just kind of pull out that darker, whatever the heck we are, our darker selves, to get us to go along with this tyranny, to get us to go along with this madness, to say nothing when a little girl is being asked to go through a body scan. Everybody just kind of, don't say anything, because we don't want to be that guy. If everybody said something in the airport, they'd have a situation on their hands, and they wouldn't be able to call everybody a terrorist. Then they might be able to call one guy a terrorist or two guys a terrorist, or say there's an incident with 5 people. If you have everybody refuse to participate peacefully, non-violently, that can create a big, big impact. It can create a big, big wave. You see, what people don't understand is there are so many ways we have already made a difference and are making a difference. And they don't want us to know about that or know about our true power. Clyde Lewis is on KUFO. That's a big deal for a PD to take a risk to put a guy like Clyde on the air. And people are going, but Alex, it's not the right demo. It's Marines, it's headbangers, it's people that are closed-minded, it's people that kill people that look like you. And I'm like, yes, perfect. They got to sit there and listen to somebody, listen to something different if they want to listen to their station KUFO for a couple hours. And they might hear something they're going to think about later on, that night or in the future. Because once someone hears something, they can't unhear it. Once a seed has been planted, it's down. Done deal. That's why a lot of people go, I'm not like, no, things are really bad. Here's the evidence. 24, Baker bill out. Look at it right. No, more troops are going to Afghanistan, not less. No, Obama doesn't love organic food. He loves Monsanto. And it's like what they're doing is they're trying to prevent you from saying something that's going to make them think. Something like coming into the consciousness that's of a different perspective. And so when I walk around the streets of Portland, there's some friendly looks. There's also some angry looks, some scowls, the guys at the gym. Just, when I do have time to go to the gym, boy, I'm so out of shape right now. Oh, life's been very interesting lately. But the body language, the posturing, there's so many things we can talk about tonight. 503, you got the floor. 288-4442. This is a nice little experiment to see how active the pulse is in terms of the viewers of Portland, Oregon. Certainly it is very, very interesting. 503-288-4442. Hello. Is there anybody in there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Come on, yeah. I hear you feeling down. Yeah. Well, I can ease the pain. I can. Hey, Bill, do we have any karaoke music? You bring it today? But yeah, it came from the gorge. Yeah, I certainly feel like I'm living in the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Hood River, home to windsurfers, microbrews, and military drones that help kill America's enemies. And so you've got this on page 16 of this week's Willamette Week. You see, I just felt very overwhelmed recently in the last couple of weeks all these police brutality stories in Portland, Oregon, or a big focus on this particular story, but not enough getting done, and people dividing over racial lines instead of realizing that's about the police state, not simply police brutality, but it's about the police state, the larger police state, that same system that's establishing DNA databases, 1 in 300 Americans on the terror watch list. That same, look, we got a phone call. The Southern Poverty Law Center that I mentioned earlier, that keeps an eye on Nazis, they are now merging that with 9/11 Truth and people that the constitutionalists, and they've got We Are Change Portland on their list. They have a public list. They go state by state. We Are Change Portland. The only people that have done anything similar to We Are Change Portland is me and my friend Mike Smith, and maybe a couple other kids that have done maybe one demonstration. But 9/11 Truth stuff, for the most part, has just been a handful of people in this city, the 9/11 Truth Group as well. So they've got all our numbers, and they're publicly saying they're expanding the list, and it's an intimidation tactic. We're watching you. Are you going to shut up now because you're scared of what we're going to do to you, the vice we're going to put your testicles in, what you might do to your woman? And I know a girl that I'm in love with. She doesn't want to get close to me because she's scared of what's going to happen to me in the future. And so based on that, yeah, she might want to, think twice about hanging out with Mr. Alex Ansary. It's effed up. And I'm sick and tired of feeling like I'm a Jew in Nazi Germany. And I'm not going to stop. And they're not going to stop me. And I have faith in a higher power that has a lot more power than the New World Order. And with that, let's go to the next phone call. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, Alex, you hear me?
You're on the air.
Okay, I'm watching you on my TV screen.
Okay. Make sure your audio's down on the TV screen or on the TV, otherwise there'll be a little confusion. We have a couple minutes left. Fire away, sir.
Well, I wonder if you can research P.M. Barnett for me. I know that he's been advising our top generals in the Pentagon. I wonder if he's still at it. He might be at it, and it might be so covert you won't even be able to find out, but you could try to find out.
Well, what's the relevance of this particular gentleman? What's he involved in?
P.M. Barnett is sort of vaguely related to me in ways I won't explain, but he's into Christian ministry, and he teaches our top generals, and he's taught them to basically build the tail of Capricorn.
Okay.
There's the tail that's a fish tail, and there's the two horns to the head of the Capricorn.
Okay. No, I don't know what you're talking about. You're going to have to elaborate on what you're talking about.
Okay. These are also in the Bible. The false prophet is a two-horned beast from the land.
Are you saying they're using certain symbolism? Because
no,
that is happening. A lot of biblical symbolism is being used by the military, by the power structure, to convince Christians that the end times are here. That's certainly happening right now. Yes, there are wars and rumors of wars. I'm not sure exactly where you're getting with that. And yes, these could be the end times as we know it. But certainly, without a doubt in my mind, there are certain symbols and things that pertain to the Bible, mythological deities in the Bible, that the elite, the power structure, choose to identify themselves with. Even things that could be deemed to be associated with Satan, Lucifer, or the dark side.
Yeah, let's back up a bit here, Alex. I just keep this pretty simple. I'm just trying to explain. Let's get away from the symbols a little bit. That P.M. Barnett is leading. He's done this in the past. He's led our entire defense establishment into building all the bases around the world. He's a religious. He's a church man who's behind it all.
Okay.
And I wonder if he still is.
Okay. Well, if that's your only question, then I will go ahead and thank you for your call. I'll go ahead and Google that when I have the time. I'll go back on the tape and I'll look that up.
Okay. Just one more comment.
Yeah.
Knights Templar.
Knights Templar, yes.
They discovered that they were wrong in the war, and they sort of turned against one another at the last, and that's how we lost the Crusades.